Hello, plant-based runners and athletes. Okay, my lighting is terrible right now. How are we going to fix this? I don't know what's going on here. All right, hold on. It's not going to work. Okay, there we go. I think it looks better. All right, cool. All right, hope everybody is having a good start to the week after the long holiday weekend. I know I did lots of camping, spending time with family, lots of food, and some swimming and biking, since that's what I've been doing a lot these days as well. So today, welcome to Plant-Based Running Tip Tuesdays with myself, Coach Kayla. And I am a registered dietitian and online plant-based dietitian, nutrition, and run coach. And today we're going to be talking about plant-based eating for the summer. So, we're going to be talking about what are the type, foods that are abundant in the summer and what we should be looking out for and things to just think about when it comes to summer eating, because it can be a crazy time where we don't have as much time to prepare food. So I want to give you, some tips on that, as well as, what are some quick meal planning ideas as well, and things like that you can do. So number one, use produce that's in season. So it is now July. It is July 5th. And no matter where you live, most likely there are an abundance of produce that's in season. So it's best to eat in season, not just to help our local economy and help our farmers out, but also it's, from a health standpoint, it makes sense to eat seasonally, and it can also be less expensive as well. So go to that farmers market, go to those produce stands, and get some produce. And what I love to do, and I encourage my clients to do as well, is get once you go to that farm market or stand, maybe try something different, or based on what's available, make your menu for the week or meals around that. And maybe you don't even know, but we have this wonderful thing called Google, and I could certainly also point you in the right direction for recipes and that sort of thing if you're cooking with something that you don't really know what to cook, how to cook it or what to do with it. I know a lot of people, like for example, beets, they have a really hard time just not knowing what to do with beets or how to cook them or how to prepare them. So certainly there's lots of resources, and I can point you into the right direction for those. But some produce that's in season that is great for runners and even anybody is watermelon, berries, especially for athletes, or anybody with, inflammatory issues. Berries are anti-inflammatory. They are fantastic. They're also really good for performance standpoint as well. So lots of abundance of berries. You may even find berries, wild berries. We found a wild bush by my parents' house, and have been picking the berries, which is really cool. Lettuce is also here, which is great. So if you are a salad person, I know I never used to be. I'm becoming more of a salad person since we have so much salad growing in our garden. But even if you're not, that's okay too. But something I want to also mention, especially for the athletes, is if you eat those salads and you make salads, add that protein, add those healthy fats. Don't forget those things, because especially if you're training for a marathon or triathlon, we need to make sure we are fueling our body with not just nutrition, but also with calories. So we do want to make sure we are eating enough. And along with that, a really quick, good meal idea that can be really simple and easy in the summertime. And especially if you have a garden, you're growing a garden, or you have a bunch of produce to use, make jar salads. You use those mason jars, make salads. It's actually been, really all I've been doing this summer to make meal prep super easy is my overnight oats and my salad jars. Been making it super easy and simple. So you don't have to, you know, uh, in usually not in the summer, but usually in like the winter months, I will do more bootables and I will roast a lot more vegetables and that sort of thing. But as I said, just make sure to add that protein and really beef up those calories as well. Or, don't be afraid to use. I know a lot of people are kind of against some of these processed plant-based proteins and meal and stuff, but don't be afraid to use it if you really do need to get the calories and you're struggling and just don't have time to prep or just can't eat enough beans. It's okay. It is okay. Um, Number two was Veganify. Veganify is kind of made up a word. I don't know if that's even a word. Your favorite summer foods and dishes. So if you love mac salad, pasta salad, it doesn't mean that you can't eat your favorite foods if you are trying to be more plant-based or you decided to be vegan, whatever it is. You can really make these more whole food plant-based or even just vegan. Um, their recipes. I have made both of those myself. If you're interested in how I did that, I could certainly give you those recipes, but I'm sure there's recipes also out there that you can make as well. Or even just, one of my favorites that I actually haven't made in a while is a bean salad, like a Mexican bean salad, corn salad. So that's always a good summer food as well. So lots of different dishes and foods to try. And you may find other people to, if you bring it to a cook-off, even if they're not plant-based or vegan, they may really enjoy it. So don't be afraid to try it. Number three, grilling. It's a great time to get out there, use the grill veggies, grill your, um, uh, plant-based burgers and hot dogs, all of those things, those are great to, bring to cookouts and stuff. Use it's really your preference, whether you feel like, I just eat those processed foods. If I go to a cookout, and that's sometimes what people do, or others they'd rather make their own and bring it. But that kind of leads to my next point here as well, is make sure to plan ahead or bring your foods to the cookout, or plan ahead and make sure you can eat something, because especially if you are this summer, if you're right now should be a lot of the fall marathoners, or even those that are doing a triathlon at the end of summer or the fall, you're probably training right now. So if you're doing a lot of heavy miles or you're training for hours a day, just make sure to plan ahead or bring the foods that you'll eat to that cookout, or plan and look at the menu ahead of time if you're going out to eat or if you're traveling, all of those sort of things. Do all that prep work ahead of time, because you need to be eating. You need to make sure you're eating enough, and bring snacks with you if you're traveling, going anywhere. Make sure to bring your snacks as well. And I think that's it. Yep, I think I got through all my points I wanted to make. So just to summarize all of that, number one, use produce that's in season. Number two, veganify your favorite summer foods and dishes like mac salad and pasta salad. If you make salads like those salad jars that I mentioned, just make sure to add protein and your healthy fats. Grilling is a great thing to do. Make, grilled veggies, make your own black bean burgers, all those sort of things. Or you can buy the plant-based burgers and hot dogs that are in the stores and available now as well. And also make sure to plan ahead or bring your foods to that cookout, because as I said, if you're training, you want to make sure you're eating enough calories, bring your snacks. As I said, plan ahead. And for meal prep, make it super simple, super easy. Like I said, the salad jars, overnight oats, make it as simple as possible. A lot of times too, you may be eating more processed foods than normal because you don't have as much time, and that's okay if that's what you have to do. But really that's where I come in as well. And I've helped people in order to figure out what they can do, what is possible, to eat more whole food, plant based, and get away from less of the processed stuff, and how to make that doable. So that's where I come in and I can help you as well. If you really are like, I don't want to do that, I want to stay away from that, but I want to make sure I'm eating enough, that's, as I said, that's where I come in. So I'm available to help. If you need any help, don't hesitate to book a call with me. I will post the link below, or the links below here, this video, so you have access to that link if you'd like to book a call with me. And that's a free complimentary call just to chat, see where you are, see how I can help, and all of that. But of course, I also love to chat. So if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me as well. If you do have any quick questions or would like any feedback as well, but I'm here to help. So and with that, that is all I have. So thank you so much for listening and being here. And I hope to see you, actually not next Tuesday. If you didn't see, for the rest of the summer, I am just going to do these videos every other week, since the summer is crazy busy. So much going on. I figured that makes more sense for people as well as myself. So that's what we're going to do until the end of August. So I will see you not next Tuesday, the Tuesday after. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and hope you will keep running and eating plants. Until then, bye.